You know, sometimes there's no shame in taking an existing idea and putting your own stamp on it. That's fine. That's the wheel that drives like 90% of this whole industry. It's not fair to pick on this student when the entire class is doing the same thing. Brace yourself. You see, I have a real problem with this idea that, oh, PlayStation All-Stars is a bad game because it's just a Smash Brothers clone. As if every other major big-budget game isn't a copy of something else. That's ridiculous. But at the same time, there are also people, either too immersed in the details or living in a bizarro fantasy land, who are saying, no, this isn't anything like Smash Brothers. It's more complex than that. Yeah, because if I put different Pez in the dispenser, that changes everything. The point is, both sides are wrong, and frankly sound foolish. This game doesn't suck just because it's a Smash Brothers clone. And yeah, from the presentation to the dramatic voiceover guide to the very premise itself, seriously, are you fucking blind? PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale is a Smash Brothers clone. I mean, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills! Of course, within that obvious fact, there is obviously nuance. Just released to the PlayStation 3, All-Stars strives to be the Sony equivalent to Nintendo's Smash Bros. Series. The difference is, it does try to be more of a serious fighting game as well. And largely, that's where it succeeds. All-Stars has a more technical fighting system beneath all the chaos, one that makes it feel like more of a fighter than a fighting party game. But the bigger change is one of objective. Offense generates orbs, which fill up your meter once collected. And once it's full, you can do these crazy super attacks. And that's how you get kills, but you have to weigh your options. So you actually have 3 super attacks, each one more powerful than the last. But to use them, you have to fill your meter multiple times. So yeah, it could be a risk to just empty your meter on a lesser attack that might not even connect. But can you afford to wait for this one? Well, that said, All-Stars shines brightest where it breaks from the Smash Brothers games, like the more advanced fighting and the changes in objective. You can even level up the characters individually, which unlocks new costumes and poses, and that's all awesome. But when you do copy a game this blatantly, comparisons are inevitable. Frankly, this doesn't match the original. It's a bummer to see Sony's Smash Brothers fail to deliver the same amount of content and enthusiasm, but it does offer some great fighting. And any game that creates drama between a Big Daddy and Sackboy, it's fine by me.
He's my new friend, Mr. B. He'll never split us in two. Go back to your underswampy, Mr. B.